Hello. How are you feeling today? Not so good? Well, that's what I heard. They told me that you got bit by a zombie. And, well, I don't take things like this lightly. Okay, so we had to get you in as soon as we could. Okay, I had a important lunch that I was on when I got the call. I'm actually interviewing people to be prospective assistant secretary kind of thing. After my last secretary was, well, fired is a nice way to put it. Okay. But right off the bat here. Okay, I'm looking at your face. Okay, looking in your eyes. Can you go like this? Pull your eyes down. Great. Okay, now pull them up like that. Great. Just kidding. That doesn't even do anything. I was just doing that to see because it looks kind of funny when people do that. Your face. I'm seeing nothing suggesting maturation in the zombie cycle. So that's really, really good. Okay? Count yourself lucky. You are in luck. We are one of the only family practice facilities in this area that happens to carry a zombie vaccine. Okay? Very expensive, but I ran the numbers, and it's looking like your insurance will cover about half of it, and you just have to pay the extra $250,000. Okay, it would have been about $500,000 or a little more than that for the anti-zombie vaccine. Now, that may be why you see so many zombies in these movies. It's not that there's not a cure, it's that it's so expensive that no one can buy it. So they turn into a zombie. I wish I could do something about it, but here we are. So I want you to stick out your tongue and say, ah. Okay, I'm hearing audibly when you just said ah. It sounded more like So I don't know if you were joking with me or if you're trying to do that. But I'm a little concerned about that. Okay? Now, I do not like to instill anxiety or any ill feelings in my patients, but I also have to be honest with you. Okay? My therapist tells me to be more honest with people. Okay? So I'm trying to do that. So, we have some time here, okay? Let me assure you that you will not fully turn into a zombie. Okay? Even if you're almost turned by the end of this interaction, you will be fine, okay? Our vaccine is also, get this, gonna need a second. Are you sitting down? Because our vaccine will reverse the entire zombification process. Okay, that means even if you're on the edge of turning, okay, which with your groan, I'm getting a little concerned, like I said, it will completely reverse that, okay? Little bit of a cognitive exercise here. Hold on. Okay, I want you to follow my finger, okay? So, just follow it with just your eyes, not your head. Okay? A little faster. Two of them. Follow both, one with each eye. I'm just kidding. You did great, okay? I like to lighten the mood in times like these, because we often, in times of intense distress, tend to think black and white. We tend to think whether it's an extreme or it's absolutely a non-issue. Okay, and I like to just sort of lighten the mood and let you know that everything's gonna be okay. Now give me 1 second here, okay? I am gonna go grab you something. Not the vaccine yet. We keep those in a 9-digit box, way in the back room, way back. Okay, not the vaccine yet. You still have some time. I'm gonna get you something to sort of stave off that zombification process. Please give me, well, roughly 37 seconds, maybe. Start a timer. Da-da-da-da. How you doing? Yeah. Oh yeah. That's great. Oh yeah, I'm on the bicycle. I just bundled up. Absolutely. Every day. Gotta lose those pounds. Hey. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Very cool. Okay. I am back. Like a vertebrae. Okay. I think it was Vanilla Ice who said that. Now I have something for you here that I want you to take a sip of. And take a few if you can. This is Diet Dr. Pepper. And there's a reason that doctor is in the title of the soda. It's because it's good for when you're feeling sick or you're about to be a zombie. In this case, the latter rather than the former. So take this, okay? Oh, wow. Okay. So I thought you were going to take a sip, chug it down. You're thirsty, I understand. Okay. Okay. Careful, it'll make you burp. Okay. Well, that is a good sign, but also a bad sign. Ravenous consumption of liquid can sometimes mean that zombie maturation process has gone pretty far. Okay, you're over consuming because you're deprived of certain vital elements of vitamins and nutrients and minerals, and your blood is even changing, I believe. Let me look at my notes here. Okay. Now let me ask you something. Right now it is 11:43 a.m. Okay. What time approximately, ballpark, were you bitten by this zombie? 9:45? Okay. Usually takes about 3 hours, so we have 1 more hour. Great news. Okay. Now, let me ask you another question. How did this happen? What was going on that you were bit by this zombie? Okay. 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 That's a first for me. Certainly. Okay, so from what I'm gathering of what you told me, you were at a pre-Halloween function. Okay, about a month before Halloween, but some people get the itch beforehand. You were at a pre-Halloween party and having a great time, a few ciders in, and and someone who looked like they could have won the Costume of the Year award shambled up to you, a la an undead creature, and gave you a big bite on the arm. I don't think it's funny, okay? But I'm just saying, if this does overtake you and this is the end, well, it's going to read like that in the kind of, well, when people hear about what happened, they'll say, well, they were at this party for Halloween and they got bit by an actual zombie that they thought was just a very, very well done costume. But don't you worry, like I said, we are not going to let you turn, okay? So, give me 1 sec. I'm going to go grab that vaccine. Yes, I am. Okay, hold on. One more time. Absolutely. No. Oh, yes. Guess who's back? Back again. Dr. Donald is back. Tell a friend, because you ain't gonna be no stinking zombie on my watch. Okay? Here we are with the vaccine. That's it. Okay? So let me explain to you what I'm gonna do. Now, if you were a child, I would pretend this was an airplane. So no, going down. And I would put it in your arm, as if it crashed into your arm. You are not a child, okay? You're not a child. I'm going to just tell you what we're going to do, okay? So this works where I press with this on my thumb. Press with my thumb on this. Excuse me, I'm turning into a zombie here. Maybe I might have rubbed my eye after I touched you or something. Just kidding. Who's getting the vaccine, me or you? Oh no, there's only one. Okay. I am going to push onto this with my thumb, and I'm going to put that in your arm. Now let me tell you something. I forgot my gloves. Okay, let me go get my gloves. Hold on. I'm going to put this in my pocket, because if you run off with it, this isn't Resident Evil, where you can just beat the game and get the vaccine. You got to pay for it. Okay? I'm sorry. Hold on. One more trip. Okay, one more trip. Okay, we are back. Hold on, I gotta squeeze past all these obstacles. Okay, what obstacles? I don't know what I'm talking about. Check it out. Pretty cool. Okay. Alright, here we go. I look like the nurse on the cover of the Blink 185 album. Do you remember that album? Right on the cover, it's like that. You remember that Blink 185 album? Oh my God, I remember those days. Simpler times, okay? Here we go. administering a vaccine. Let me call up front and let them know that we need to get another batch of vaccines. Because when I said this was the last one, I'm serious. Okay, listen. Hello. Hey, Dr. Donald calling. We are going to need a few more batches of the vaccine. Actually just administered the final dose to a patient. Well, not yet. Almost. That's why you're still seeing one in the inventory. I haven't billed it out yet. Yes. That would be great. Thank you so much. Okay, and give an extra one just in case I got it. Put one on the side because I think what if I turn into a zombie? Okay, thank you. Bye. Last part was just a joke. But I do worry about the zombification thing. It's valid, okay? Even the doctor's worried about it, okay? I didn't wear my tie today. It's fine, okay? So here we are with the vaccine, okay? Now listen, I'm going to count to 1. I'm going to count to 10. 1, 2, 3, and it's over. Done. Vaccine administered. How'd it feel? Like a bee sting or a tattoo is what I typically hear. Absolutely. Not too bad, huh? Okay. I'm going to wait 15 seconds, okay? Hold on. I'm going to... And how are you feeling now? Pretty good? Typically it only takes about 15 seconds to set in. Now what I'm going to do again, I'm going to have you stick out your tongue and say, ah. Ah. Good news. This time, that ah was a lot less it was more ah. I don't think you're going to be a zombie. I think we nipped this process in the bud, okay? Now, I want you to do a few exercises, okay? Tonight, before you go to sleep, I want you to, before you're going to bed in your bedroom, do some jumping exercises and pretend you're throwing a basketball. The method is to pretend you're waving goodbye to the ball or something like that, where you go like that, push it right off the fingertips. Okay? I want you to do that right next to, in your bedroom. I'm just messing with you. I have no idea why I went to basketball, okay? Part of me thinks it's because I wanted to watch that new Space Jam movie with LeBron James. Curious how it'll hold up to the original. It's hard to beat Mike. Okay? I don't care what you say. I've got an emotional attachment to Michael Jordan. Those basketball cards, the original Space Jam. I'm sorry. You're looking great, okay? Your next thing to, I suppose, I don't want to say worry about, but to think about is paying for that vaccine, because it is now inside of you and there's no way to cancel the transaction, okay? So that's up to you, and I don't know what to tell you, okay? The world is insane right now. There's zombies and stuff and all the other stuff going on. But you are going to be just fine. And I'm so glad you came in today. I will see you next time, and hopefully it is later rather than sooner. All right. I will see you. Bye. Okay, what's my next appointment? Okay, checkup. Nothing zombie related. Good.